You didn't choose this. 6 hours ago, you were drinking in a Portsmouth tavern. Now you're standing barefoot on a warship, and the tide is already pulling you out to sea. The year is 1740. Your name doesn't matter. What matters is the number stitched into what happens next. 1,854 men will sail on this squadron. In 4 years, 188 will come home. Not from cannon fire, not from storms, from something far quieter and far more efficient. This is where you'll sleep for the next 4 years. A gun deck where 400 men share 14 inches of hammock space each. Ceilings so low you can't stand straight. And no sunlight once the gun ports close. Then there's the food. 1 pound of biscuit a day, riddled with beetle larvae you have to tap out before eating. Salt beef, so old sailors call it salt horse. And water drawn from an English river weeks earlier, already turning in a wooden barrel. None of this is what actually kills you, though. That comes later. By your 4th day, you're made to watch a man flogged for insolence. 12 lashes with a 9-tailed whip. It's brutal, but it's not the real threat either. It's a punishment for men who break rules. What actually kills you doesn't follow any rule at all. Across this entire war, the Royal Navy will lose 1,500 men to enemy action. It will lose 133,000 to disease. For every man killed in battle, 90 die from something that never fired a shot. 3 killers stalk this ship. Typhus, carried by lice, moves through a mess of 6 men in a week. Dysentery from tainted water can put half a table in the ground by Friday. And scurvy, the slowest and the cruelest. Your body holds about 1,500 milligrams of vitamin C. Without resupply, it runs out in 8 to 12 weeks. First, your legs ache, then your gums swell, then old childhood scars reopen. Because vitamin C is what holds your body's collagen together, and without it, your body forgets how it was stitched. If you're injured, there's no anesthesia, just speed. A crushed limb might be off in 90 seconds, the wound cauterized with hot tar. It's not the amputation that usually kills you. It's the infection that follows 4 days later. Commodore George Anson's squadron isn't just crossing to fight. It's circling the globe to strike Spanish treasure ships. The most ambitious mission the Navy has attempted in a generation. By 1741, the Centurion is burying dozens of men a month. Some days, the chaplain writes, they bury 6 before noon. 4 years later, one ship limps back into English waters. Of 1,854 men, 188 are still alive. 90% gone. and almost none of it to combat. Here's what that voyage brought, even though none of those men could know it. Naval doctors would spend the next 50 years figuring out that citrus prevented scurvy. Clean water storage became standard. Basic sanitation on ships became law, not suggestion. Every time you turn a tap and drink clean water without thinking twice, that's a lesson written in the deaths of men like this. Every basic health standard you take for granted below decks in modern ships exists because so many didn't survive to demand it. So, could you have survived a week on that ship? Tell me in the comments. And subscribe if you want the next voyage rebuilt in full.